It's a beautiful Saturday today. Let's deliver some firewood. How's it going, guys? Tucker with Tucker's Timbers here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be delivering 2 quick face cords this morning, and then I got to get a whole bunch of cherry processed today. And kind of what we're going to talk about in the car is how much I made this week, breaking down all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to load up and then we'll talk in the car like we usually do. But yeah, I had a jam-packed week. Most days of the week had 2 deliveries each. And then I went to school other days, and then I worked other days as well. So, but gonna load up, and I'll see you guys in the car, and we'll talk about it. All right, everybody. I'm in a good mood now because the president of Timberwolf just stopped by again to give me my 6-way wedge. So now I will have that to process with today. So I'll have another live stream up today. Yeah, we're gonna get to this week that I had. I just counted it up. I had 11 total deliveries this week. I did 2 full cords and 9 face cords. So there were multiple days where I had 2 deliveries, obviously. Some days I had a full cord and a face cord delivery, and I made, let's see, if I had 11 and 2 of them were cords, I did a $400 cord and a $385 cord. And then say the average of the 9 face cords were probably 130. So that's 130, 260, 390 times 3, so that's 400 times 3. So it's just about $2,000 this month. And that's my revenue, okay? So that's my revenue. But I want you guys to understand that my margins are still really, really good because I paid per cord of logs $110. Now, all the haters out there that are gonna say, how much time did it take you? It didn't take me squat worth any time because I have the processor now. So that changes everything right now. That absolutely changes everything. In my business, okay, slow down. Since buying this processor, I did, not anymore, but I did dribble into the negatives with the business. Obviously, it's gonna happen. It's my first year and I already have a processor. I started with a Fiskars Mall and a steel 311. So here we are now with the brand new Timberwolf Pro LP and all this. So I won't be negative for long. I'm already not, but that answers that question for everybody who's gonna say that I need to think about everything that I buy and everything like that. So and gas does factor in a little bit too. So weekly average, and I do so many deliveries that I just kind of factor in every time I buy gas. That counts as firewood because I do, like I said, 11 deliveries. So most of my drive time is for firewood. So I get gas probably once, maybe twice a week. Because remember, the full cords that I do are with that diesel, that Ram Eco diesel. So that is very fuel efficient, actually. I think I get 25 miles per gallon with that puppy. But yeah, my only expenses now, I'll still say time because yeah, it still does take time to process, but a lot less. So keep that in mind. So my only expenses are buying logs, gas, any miscellaneous parts or something like that I'll need to fix things with. And then it's just time, logs, gas, parts. That's it. So once you have a system and you got a reliable machine like I have now, it's pretty crazy. So it's pretty crazy. And I'm very excited for the future. Oh wow, this goes to 1 lane now? Gotta love construction, right? But anyways, just about a $2,000 revenue week. I haven't broken it down yet, but I will. My profits for the week are probably something around, oh, another thing, actually. This wood that I have right here, the wood that I've mostly sold today, is all free. This all oak and cherry is free. I forget to mention that. The wood that was under that canopy is free. It's all free. So there goes my log expense. expense right there, my log cost. But as I was saying, my profits are probably something like 1,500 of the 2,000 because I factor in all the logs that I bought. It's 33 bucks per face cord that I buy, 35 bucks per face cord. And then gas, which really isn't that much because that eco diesel is so efficient. And my deliveries aren't far away at all, guys. They're like, I had one this week that was 4 miles away. So they're anywhere from 4, and if it's over 20, then I charge extra for delivery. So that's another thing. But yeah, my profit's probably around 1,500 for the week. So it was a really good week. I had 2 repeat customers. Had my restaurant who needs a double load coming up here soon. So that's gonna be 2 face cords for their restaurant. I don't know why, but they're kind of wanting to stock up now. So they're gonna buy 2 face cords at once instead of 1. So that's my restaurant. But yeah, it's really moving along. We're coming along great here. The business is growing. I'm not looking forward to paying taxes, that's for sure. But you gotta do it. I don't wanna be somebody who's, you know, trying to avoid the IRS and stuff like that. So everybody that I talk to about it's always like, just do cash and they won't know, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, well, if I want to go where I want to go with this business, I gotta be legit, you know what I mean? So I can't be any redneck type of business owner and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do it right from the get-go, and that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, this wood that I'm hauling right now too, this oak and cherry, it's all free. Because if you guys remember, I started a year ago and I ran my whole business off of free firewood. So I'd get it, and at this point I wasn't getting that many orders, so I actually had time to stock up. Which is what I'm doing today. I'm stocking up like crazy. Hopefully I get like 3 full cords split. Probably not all stacked, but I want to make a huge dent in that cherry, and we got to build another canopy too. So that'll be a whole nother video. But what was I saying? Yeah, free wood. I ran my whole business off of free wood, and this stuff has been sitting out for a year. So I'm getting, for this load, 135, I think. And then today I have some hardwoods that I have to deliver after this. And I told the guy that the moisture isn't the best on those because I sold so much lately that I don't have the best stuff available right now. But it's just for a fire pit outside, so he said it's fine. It's just at 22% moisture. You know, it's not wet, but it's not dry. So that's where it's at. I'm kind of liking the beard, guys. And you know, the girlfriend said she didn't mind it either. I cut my finger open with my axe yesterday. It was in the car, and I reached back. I was going to a meeting for work, and I reached back to get my portfolio, and my axe was sitting right on it, so I flung my hand right into my axe, and it started bleeding pretty good. It's still bleeding pretty good today, but it's whatever. I was in the meeting, and I was holding a paper towel on my finger the whole time. It was under the table. They didn't know. No blood yesterday. I kept it contained really well. But anyways, enough of my yapping. We're gonna get here. I'm not gonna record me stacking because I want to get in and out today. So I'm not gonna record that part. But we're gonna get in and get out, and then I'll show you guys the cash in hand, or tell you how much they paid me if they want to pay me something different electronically. But yeah, we're gonna get in and out, and then I'll talk to you guys either when I'm back at the yard loading up for my next load, or when we're in the car after the delivery, or even on the next delivery. So I'll see you guys, all right? See you guys after the delivery. I trust that she'll still be here, all right? I gotta go do some work, but I'll be back, okay? I'll see you in like half a second. All right, you guys. That was actually for 145, that delivery was. Nice guy, great wood. Gave him a card, said he was interested in YouTube too, so because I mentioned it, and so I gave him a card and I said my YouTube's on there and you can let me know when you need another load. He said he only burns a face cord about every year and a half, so it's still good to have my cards out there, you know what I mean? When he needs more, I know he'll go with me. So but yeah, stacked it up. I'll put a picture of it up here too. I took a quick little picture. So that's what it looks like. It was really good cherry wood and some oak in there too, but mostly cherry. But it's really, really good stuff. Now we're going back to the yard. Left here, yes. No, straight here. Okay. Sorry. I'm not usually over on this side of town, but going back to the yard, gonna load up a load of hardwoods, and then we'll be on our way for that. So I'll see you guys when we're at the yard. All right, let's load her up. I got a half hour to get there. It's a 12-minute drive, so I gotta load up in just about 15 minutes. All right, guys, time to deliver it. Let's go. All right, another successful delivery. That one was, like I said, just for those hardwoods that aren't fully seasoned. So it was only for 116 bucks, and it was really close. So that was a nice little morning. What'd we get? Just about 300 bucks in revenue, just shy of it. But yeah, good morning. I'm gonna go back now and process a little bit. Hopefully get like 3 cords of cherry on the ground today, and hopefully some more of those hardwoods. What I'm gonna do right now is go back and just hop on the tractor for a while and just move some logs to where I need them to be, so that maybe I won't have to use the tractor for a little bit and I can just process, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, that was my week. Today is Saturday. So that's just about a $2,200 revenue day, or week, not day. Haven't done that much in a day yet, but really successful week. I've scheduled 2 deliveries this morning as well. One for cherry, it's going out tomorrow, and then I got another one on Tuesday that I scheduled. So we're moving right now. We are moving. So stick around, guys. Already, we're gonna build something special here, not only on YouTube but for my business as well. So I really appreciate you guys, especially if you're sticking around to this part of the video. You're the reason why my channel is growing, so I really appreciate it, and I love to know who's listening till right now. So I know the people that comment are probably the people that listen the longest. So anyways, I gotta let you guys go now. I gotta get to the bank, put this cash in there, and then I need to get to processing with my new 6-way wedge. So hopefully some of you catch the live stream that I'm gonna do in a minute. If not, it's all right, no problem. But I appreciate you guys for watching. All right, I'll quit yapping your ear off now, and I'm gonna go get to work. Alrighty, have a great Saturday. I really appreciate you guys. All right, take it easy. Stay healthy. Wish everybody the best.